We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Cincinnati come in as losers in their last 9 games. They'll try to prevent that streak from reaching double digits next. Yu Darvish gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Stepping in, Joey Votto, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Cincinnati, the first baseman.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. A ball and 2 strikes now. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, there's no doubt they really need Joey Votto to bust out big time. He's hitting under 250 facing righties all season long. And with the platoon system so many people like to use these days, he may be in jeopardy of not getting the same number of at-bats moving forward.
Stepping in now, Nick Senzel, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Striding in, Nicholas Castellanos, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
Yeah, man, what a year this guy's having. Hey, D-Row, this guy has more RBIs than anybody in the league.
He's having a monster season, Dan, and I can't help but fall in love with guys who just have that ability to drive in the big run. I can name you every guy on every team I played that had that knack for coming through in a big spot.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 7.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Reds leave 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Tyler Mahle is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here now the 2-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
Batting third.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. To second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The right fielder, number 33, Jesse.
From the stretch.
Winker. 1-0.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Happ picks it up. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And that's up and in for ball 1. 2-0.
2-0.
Winker on at first, nobody out. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Up top, it's 2-0. Galvis is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Now here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep, and that'll get down out there for extra bases, and this will get all the way out to the ivy around the 353 sign. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
That's just a classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
So now to the plate, Nico Horner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Hit the other way out toward right field. Winker is there to put it away for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as he swings and hits a laser to right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Almora rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as it's now a 2-0 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box, Yu Darvish has he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The numbers: 282 to start play, 17 home runs, and 33 driven in. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 3 runs already home here. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
1 out and a runner on second base. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch.
Now
That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ryan.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We've played 2 full. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds nothing. Leading off the inning, Tucker Barnhart, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2-0 now. The pitch.
That's ball 3.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Tyler Mahle. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliced hard down the left field line, and this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
At the plate, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Senzel is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. That's in there, 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Reds pick up a run on the RBI double by Joey Votto. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds 1. So digging in now, Victor Caratini. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Victor Caratini.
Low with the splitter, ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas is there, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
Ball, that's inside.
A man at third with one away. A ball and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a hard liner, but foul. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Grounded back up the middle. Galvis is there, and he's out on the tag, but they do play to run on the play.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Now to the plate, Nico Horner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
To the plate now, Ian Happ, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 3 innings complete. Cubs lead it 5-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
Number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse.
Suarez left field and carrying well into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The right fielder, number 33.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. This is pulled into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Freddie Galvis. Fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
None out. Runners at first and second. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as we are all tied at 5.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. At the plate now, Tyler Mahle, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And he takes a called strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Pitch popped up. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate, Nick Senzel. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And that's a fair ball. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 6-5 ball game. Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Castellanos brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Reds out in front, 6-5. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
Number 27.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. High in the air out to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
5 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
This is line to left. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Trevor McGill will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Hayward to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 33.
So the base is empty here with one away. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that's off the plate and high, 2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Another one sent foul. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Left side, but well foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Freezes him, a strikeout looking. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. 2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Hey, I don't care that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
Shot toward right center and a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Jeremy Jeffress, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Into the box, Freddie Galvis. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
A bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Victor Caratini. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-handed up and throwing. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. But gloved by the 3rd baseman for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Comes set. Now the pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So here's Albert Almora next. Hit high and deep to right center. Senzel backing up on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in once again, Nico Horner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
The 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. The set and the 2-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a third time now. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Rowan Wick takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Here it comes.
The catcher.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next from Cincinnati, the pitcher, Tyler Malley.
Mark Payton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Mark Payton.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Joey Votto. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds are down in order. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Jose De Leon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. On the ground to the right side, taken in by Votto, and that's out number one. Steven Souza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Two and one now to Steven Souza. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. One out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Moustakas has it in time to first, and there are two away.
Now